Skeet Ulrich spoke to Entertainment Weekly about Scream 7. Skeet Ulrich played Billy in the first movie. So he was in Scream 5 and 6 because, if you didn't see, cuties, the main girl is not Neve Campbell. It's a girl played by Melissa Barrera, and she turns out to be Billy's daughter. So the whole movie, he's in her head, and he's like, oh, you're a killer too, you're a killer too. So because she was fired, she will not be in Scream 7. So then he said he will not be in Scream 7. Like, they fired him as well because there's no need for that plot line to go further. However, he did say it was originally a 3-picture deal, with the twist of 7 being that Sam finally gave in to her destiny and would become a killer at the end.
Oh.
Which I would have loved.
Yeah, that would have set up the arc for it.
Yeah. I do wish that would have been the case, but she was fired, he was fired, that's not happening. But then that made me think about all the times, and I'm here to educate now. This has turned into a TED Talk. All the times that what the Scream movies were supposed to be is not what we ended up getting. And what they were supposed to be, I'll say it, I'll be brave enough to say it, were better. For instance, in Scream 3, the twist was supposed to be that Matthew Lillard was still alive and had a Charles Manson cult of followers who kill for him while he was in jail. And then because they didn't make that movie, they ended up turning that plot into that Kevin Bacon show, The Following.
Which I loved.
Loved it. I would have loved it even more with Matthew Lillard and Scream 3. And then Scream 4 was supposed to end with Emma Roberts getting away with being the killer, but everybody thinks she's like the new final girl, she's the new Sydney, whatever. So then they make her like a media darling, like, look at all this girl has got through. And then Scream 5 was supposed to be her living her life as the new final girl and someone hunting her because they know the truth.
I love that.
I know.
And she would have been so good in that role.
I know. But alas, not what happened. Now, I do love the end of Scream 4, clear. But I still would have loved that more.
Yeah.
So with that said, I'm very nervous for Scream 7.
Well, I think part of the problem is people need to just keep their yaps shut. And I know that's rich coming from us, but like we shouldn't know what it was going to be. Because then that lets us know what it was going to be. And then we can imagine what it should have been.
Yeah.
Whereas if we didn't have that information, we just have what was presented in front of us. This is what makes me worried about future seasons of The Real Housewives now that we have BravoCon involved, is that we have boots on the ground. We have people fighting on planes. If that's not shown, people know that that's there and they know what could be there. So then they know what's going to be cut.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes so much sense. And also with Scream 7, Anna Camp's in it. So, like, she's very much obviously going to be the killer.
Yeah. Imagine her, like, weeping at the end.
Yeah.
In a, like, scary but frazzled way. She'll be great at it, but
I can't wait.
it's starting to get a little too formulaic where it's getting the SVU effect of anytime you see a big name or a certain type on an SVU episode, you're like, well, he'll be giving a monologue at the end because he was the bad guy all along.
Yeah. And if there's an off-screen death, we know that they're one of the killers as well. Like, it's just, how many more times do we have to do this? With that said, I'll be watching until they stop doing it. But I do think 5 and 6 has shown us that we can start wrapping this up.